Good morning, everybody. My name is Miranda. I'm operational manager at Cloudteam company in the Netherlands. Thank you for joining today's webinar. We are joined today by Adrienne Babic, consultant at Cloudteam company, and our guest speaker today is Matt Bray, Vice President at SalesTrip, a global travel and expense solution on Salesforce headquartered in the UK. Over the next 30 minutes, we will discuss and demonstrate how organizations can better manage, govern and justify business travel and expenses to derive ROI from spend and create a hassle-free process for employees. The topic today, with Dreamforce fast approaching, will you realize the return on investment from your employees attending? Before we begin, however, some quick housekeeping. The recording will be sent to all attendees who will be following the webinar. And questions can be posted through the Zoom chat, which we will be reviewed in the Q&A at the end. And Tessa Maas, also consultant at Cloudteam company, will assist Matt answering questions. Enjoy this webinar. Well, Matt, will you take over?
My pleasure. Thanks, Miranda. Hi, everybody. Thank you for the introduction and thank you for attending today's webinar. So, Dreamforce has grown into so much more than a conference. It's an experience like no other. From inspiring keynotes and sessions, to visionary thinking, to discovering the future of technology, to actually changing the world. It's a truly empowering 4 days and an event you won't want to miss. Now, that's the quotation taken directly from Salesforce's Why Attend pages. Salesforce, let's face it, it's a movement. And between 18th to 22nd of November, more than 180,000 paying delegates from over 103 represented countries descend on San Francisco. It's not only the learning people go to Dreamforce for, but like any industry event, it's the networking. And that's across partners, prospects, customers, all in the name of building relationships and doing business for revenue gain. Now, Salesforce claim that the companies who attend Dreamforce achieve on average, and this is from their website, a 38% increase in sales productivity, a 20% increase in customer retention, 32% increase in employee productivity through collaboration, 29% in marketing campaign effectiveness, and 58% faster integrations from attending Dreamforce. Now, something must be ringing true because unbelievably, the conference passes were sold out in under 20 days from going live in August. So, question is your company one of the companies and the company employees, one of the employees going, of that 180,000 going? If so, as a company paying for your employee's business trip, do you know whether your financial investment and employees' time will be of value to your organization and the reward to your company's financial bottom line? If you had this return on investment data, would you budget for your employees to do it again in 2020? So let's pretend you've approved your employees' trip budget of $8,461 to attend Dreamforce. Okay, so now let's have a look at the typical off-platform processes companies employ and employees have to follow to make a trip booking, process on-the-road expenses, and assign trip spend to an activity, whether that be an opportunity or a campaign. So, the fact is, if you travel for business, then you're going to have to submit expenses. It's the rule of law. The two go hand in hand. You have to spend money to make money. There are 6 key stages, each with their own incredibly important functions, from the employee booking process through to the financial accounting. Okay, without one of these functions in place, the potential for employee fraud, spend leakage, or delays in employee reimbursement are enormous. And as travel expenses are the second largest company expenditure after payroll, can have an incredible detrimental impact into the cash flow, company, and employee morale.